tonight.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. That didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Up the middle they go. Kenny, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Kenny. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again. They'll keep it on the ground. Kenny, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The Texans at 11-4 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught right side, it turns. And he'll be out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are back within a score. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their...
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
He'll look to throw. Hearns brings it in. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time. Like what I see so far. Of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Oh, the spin. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
On first down, Kenny. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 now. Completes it to Hearns. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Go now. Yellow, 22. Drill, 52.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful. As he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And the deficit will hold pat at 13. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hale. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go. Blue 32.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hale. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will get. And they'll send out their punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. Taking it about the 36. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Now a give right side. Kenny. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Kenny, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away now from moving out in front. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. On the move past the 40, and he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Back to throw again. Throw fighting Thornton over the middle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Back to throw here. Again, that's Watkins. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Kenny, and the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Right side, Thornton with it. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they're creeping up and closing that gap. Now
a big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only... The Ravens send their punter out now. Standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll run on first down. Kenny, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans will add to their fourth quarter lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet...
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half.
Today.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Kenny. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Tackled there by Nick Cross. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hale. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kenny, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You sir?
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Pulled in at the 24. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The Texans are 12-4 now on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a touchdown on their opening drive. And on is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
33, yellow. Hey, check, let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hale. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's on the tackle, Panay Sewell. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Strike it. Check, strike it.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Ready. Black 40. 22 needle. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kenny, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Set hut. Rank 38. Strike. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
32.
He'll look to throw. This is caught by Hearns. He's got room at the 30, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Ready, set.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Strikers, 3-3. Striker. 6, mega. 10, hut.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but
after the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
it's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Chargers will be... They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So possession goes. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken from just outside the 30. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Red 38. Come on, 38.
On 2nd down, Kenny, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Up the middle they go. Kenny. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Kenny. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's a give up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
A throw over the middle taken in. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 17-yard line.
60 red. 60 red.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rose. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Gotta give credit to both defenses because they've been able to keep the points down. And despite that incompletion, I like the way he's playing. He's putting up decent numbers. What he has to do, find a way to make that sound read and hit that one home run before this one's over.
And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
45, right.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. He'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Second and 5. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff running through the middle.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is complete. Finds his man, Hearns. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Texans are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Texans will take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Ready?
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Ready, set. 43 rail. Ready, go.
They'll run on first down. Kenny.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. It's their quarterback.
Jeanette, Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game. and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Third down, it's Willis.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're not...
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Houston,
They earned one final victory and finished the regular season at 13-4.